Cheers. Oh my gosh. This is perfect. It is so perfect. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. And today we're gonna be making one of my favorite desserts. We are making cheesecake. So we're gonna be making some cheesecake, but it is a low calorie cheesecake. So there's nothing better, in my personal opinion, than having a dessert that tastes absolutely delicious, but is not loaded with sugar and carbs and calories. I have a few cheesecake recipes that are chef's kiss, amazing, delicious. I make them all the time. But this one here is going to be like a variation of one of my, super popular, those are all like really popular recipes. If you have not tried them, I'll leave it linked in the description below. Try them out. They are amazing, but they're definitely decadent and full of calories versus something like this where you can definitely have like a double serving and you're gonna be just fine. So the first things first, we need some cream cheese, right? So I'm using this one that is a third. So this is, I just grabbed the Philadelphia brand, but any brand is gonna work for this. So you want your cream cheese to be completely softened. This here, it's already pretty soft, so it just makes it so much easier when it's actually softened. So we're gonna add in our eggs. And this is one of those recipes that's like super forgiving. Literally just toss everything right into the bowl. It's pretty much like a typical cheesecake recipe. The only thing is the modifications that we make is what makes it really low in calories. So our yogurt, for instance, you wanna find your yogurt that is low in carbs, low in sugar. There's some yogurts that are a lot lower in calories, so just try to look for that. So we have that. Our xanthan gum. So the xanthan gum is gonna add to the texture. If you don't wanna use xanthan gum, you can use cornstarch, you can use arrowroot, you can use tapioca. And then we have our vanilla. And we have sweetener. So again, sweetener or honey. I just love honey. And this is a sugar-free honey, so I'm probably gonna do a little bit of both. But if you don't have sugar-free honey, you can totally just use your sweetener of choice. I mean, if you use sugar, then just use whatever you use on hand. But remember, with a sweetener, it's gonna be 0 calories. So our lemon is definitely far from ripe, but since we only need about a tablespoon, it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm gonna taste it to make sure that it is perfect before we get it in. But I love how easy. You basically just do exactly what I did now. Toss everything right into a bowl. Now we're gonna mix it. And this is gonna be your cheesecake filling. Okay, so this is the texture we're looking for. Not too thick, not too thin. Okay, so now we're gonna bake it in this round baking pan. And there's a little trick with a parchment. So square, triangle, fold it again, and fold it again and again. Okay, so you just keep folding, folding, folding until you end up with like a little paper plane. And what we're gonna do is you measure it right here from the center, and then we're gonna cut it right here, and you'll see why. So you can have your little liner for your cheesecake. Very nice. It's exactly what we're looking for. We're going to spray a little avocado oil. This is our cheesecake filling. Remember, this is crustless, so this is a crustless cheesecake, but you can very, very easily make a crust if you want and still keep the low carb and low calorie filling. Okay, now don't forget to preheat your oven. I hate when I'm baking something and I totally forget to preheat my oven. So just make sure that your oven is preheated. Mine is already at 350. So we're gonna put this little baby in 350 degrees. We're gonna put it in for about 30 minutes. We'll check it, and then I will show you how it should look when it's ready. Okay, so I have my ice, my water. You know what it is about mason jars? I don't know what it is, but I just enjoy my drinks that much more. And glass straw is a must. I'm gonna add my little element packet. You guys know, absolutely love the chili mango. The mango chili is literally everything. I love the taste of it. It tastes like the mango chili paletas from back in the day. I don't know if you remember those. And I love adding this to my water because it has electrolytes, minerals. They're super, super clean. No sugar, they're vegan. I get all my electrolytes replenished that I need for the day. So if you get like headaches or anything like that, sometimes it just means that your body needs a little extra hydration. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any order. So like if you place an order, they'll send you a sample pack with all of their flavors, and then you can choose which is like your favorite flavor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up here. We'll check on our cheesecake in about 15 minutes, then we're gonna let it set, and then we're gonna dig in. But just wait until you see this texture. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes. Ooh, look at our little cheesecake. So now we're gonna have to let it just cool off a teeny tiny bit before we put it into the fridge. I'll probably leave it in there for a few hours, and then once we cut in, wait until you see this texture. Just velvety, silky, smooth. Guys, it's cheesecake. It's cheesecake, just a lower calorie version. But yeah, I can't wait. Okay, so for my cheesecake, I'm going to just top it with fresh fruit. I think like cheesecake with fresh fruit is just like the perfect balance. Let me go ahead and pull it out of the fridge now. It's been sitting in here for, I would say about 2 hours or so. So that looks gorgeous. You know what? I don't want to mess this up. So let's go ahead and flip this over. Okay. Now, let's do this. Just because the top always looks better, you know? Well, I obviously pulled my cheesecake out a little too soon. It's not gonna look so beautiful. Luckily, my slice looks pretty intact. Okay, so cheesecake, fruit, whip. We need whip. Okay, so can you really have cheesecake without whip though? Yes, you can, but I love it. I love it with the whipped cream. I think that it's just kind of like the perfect balance. A little whip, a little cheesecake. Let's do a little berry and cheers. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. It is so perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think the texture is very similar to like a New York style cheesecake. So you get like the thickness. This one is like just as creamy, but it's not as dense. So it's a little bit lighter, but not in a bad way. Like it's just a little lighter. Oh my gosh, this is so good. It is so good. And the fact that it's lower in calories, it makes me just feel so much better because I crave dessert and I crave sweets at night, which is obviously the worst time to be eating sugar and carbs. Something like this, I wouldn't feel bad because I'm like, okay, I know I'm having about 100 calories with the fruit, a little whip, like it's not gonna make me feel guilty. You know what I mean? And then if it's just like, if I feel like having a bigger piece, it's okay. You know? So if you love cheesecake, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Come back after you make it, comment down below and let me know your honest opinion on this. I know you're gonna love it. I know it. Like, it's phenom. So I'm gonna leave the recipe linked in the description below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go do so. Don't forget to turn that little post notification bell on so that you don't miss any of my future videos. And also share my channel. Please share my channel with your friends and family, whether they're living a low carb lifestyle or they're just trying to have healthier choices in like desserts and some of our favorite foods. That's what I literally focus the channel all around because I love those foods and I love to have like healthier versions of them. So anyway, but thanks so much for being here. I love you and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.